Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I am Vashan Brown. Thousands of Jamaicans converged in Montego Bay, St. James at the weekend for the fourth staging of the Jamaica Rum Festival. Now, the event, being one of the biggest since the relaxation of COVID-19 restrictions, allowed for a number of businesses to gain much-needed exposure as they seek to recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, our business reporter Javon Keys was there.
Gastronomy, entertainment and artisan industries, all areas greatly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. But with more than 4,000 patrons converging in Montego Bay for the fourth staging of the Jamaica Rum Festival on Saturday, it was a long-awaited experience. So in 2021, the COVID-19 pandemic would have forced the Rum Festival to have a virtual event. But in 2022, they managed to have the first physical event despite COVID-19. And a number of persons have turned out to experience the festivities.
The Rum Festival has been very good. I've experienced a amount of different rums, different ages. I've experienced the history behind these rums, and it's a very good experience. I wish everybody could experience it.
I'm happy to be here. Yes, it's my first time out since the pandemic, and it's the best choice I made, definitely, and I love it.
The festival would have been the first live event locally for many of the artists and supporting crew, a good sign for the orange economy. Businesses have been feeling the pinch of the pandemic, and they say that participation in events like these have upped the engagement for their various sites and locations.
It is great exposure. It's good to be able to interact, hearing persons' reviews, critiques about your product, knowing what it is that they're looking for, getting that kind of valuable information on how to progress your business. What it is that persons are interested in, knowing how to go and build again and be able to satisfy the persons.
It's my first time at the Rum Festival, and it was important because it's just like what we call it now, a little bit after COVID, so we're trying to see how we can reach a wider audience.
Organizers of the Rum Festival say this year's staging was a good sign of recovery. In fact, they hope to go back to a two-day event.
The vision we have is it will become so huge that it will become a global calendar event. So we're talking on the levels of an Oktoberfest in Germany.
We're putting down roots in Montego Bay, and we're hoping that the city accepts us. We love Mo Bay, and we want to make sure that the tourists have an opportunity to experience our culture as well. And we know that this is where we want to continue building.
And of course, patrons and businesses alike are looking forward to another staging of the Rum Festival and many other festivals like these as they seek to continue their recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. Javon Keys, TVJ News.
Thank you so much, Javon. Now, the U.S. currency is being sold for an average $151.57. $116.85 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, and $185.41 for the pound. It's costing an average $161.36 for the euro. The JC Index advanced by 1,338 points today, while the Junior Market Index declined by 47 points. Among the advances were T-Tech, Stanley Motor, Epley, Access Financial Services, and JMB Group 7.5%, while among the decliners were Siboney Group, Margaritaville Turks, AMG Packaging and Paper Company, Caribbean Cream, and Jamaican Teas. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Have a good evening.